Hey everybody, we're live at Pace Studio on the road at the Cutting Room in Midtown Manhattan. This is presented by our friends at Show X. Thank you, Show X, and thank you, Matt Sucich, man. We're here with you for it's been too long, but not that long. We've done it within a year. We've been in the same room together, I believe, and now here we are again.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming, man.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me. I'm excited this worked out.
Yeah, and we are too. So we've got new music. You were touring behind $1,000 Dinners, I think, last time we sat down, and the new record. The title of it's public. Can we say the title of it, or is that okay? Don't Be So Hard on Yourself is coming out probably in the spring, and we're about to hear a lot of music from it today, man. What's coming up first?
Well, I'm gonna do something old from $1,000 Dinners first. This is a song called "I Want Everything." I want the rolling hills and the flatlands too. I want the Russian Valley to the Hampton Dunes. Yeah, I want everything to lose. I want the rolling dice. Give me the gambling blues. I want the pain and the sorrow and forgiveness too. I want everything to lose. Yeah, I want everything to lose. Oh, and I thought it was all a little easy. Changes came and went a little fast. The memories always seem a little hazy before the crash. I want the rising sun and the evenings too. I want the yesterday and the future you. Yeah, I want everything to lose. Yeah, I want everything to lose. Yeah, I want everything to lose. I want everything, everything, everything to lose. Oh, thank you.
All right, thank you, Matt. I've seen you play in a number of different iterations over these past years. This is a total pleasure to see you in this iteration with 4 people in this massive room. Really, thank you for coming and doing it. And I want to talk about the new batch of songs. So Don't Be So Hard on Yourself comes out relatively soon. Writing the new batch, did they flow out of you in a similar way to how past songs have, or do you notice any difference in the writing process, writing when everything in the world is completely on its head?
Yeah, I mean, the process was the same, but they came out of nowhere because I wasn't planning on doing it. And so I wouldn't call it a pandemic record because it's not like content-wise, it isn't focused on that. But I didn't have plans to make something following up $1,000 Dinner so soon. And so suddenly I had a bunch of new songs, and, I was crafting them and then knocking them off one by one. And it was a batch. I've never been one of those people who writes like 30 songs and then chops it down to 8 or 10. I write enough to make a record, and I wrote like maybe 12 or 13. We recorded 10, and then I'm releasing 8. So like little by little it came out that way, but I wasn't expecting to make something so soon. And then all the songs came, and I had to do it. And so
yeah.
I went into the Creamery in Brooklyn with my buddy Jeff Fettig. So it was just the two of us, safety precautions, all that stuff. And then little by little we added stuff remotely, guitars and vocals from Beacon, New York, and drums from Massachusetts, and like that kind of thing here and there. It was a piecemeal project, but it really came out beautifully. I'm excited about it.
Good, man. Well, good for you. I'm glad that that project landed in your lap or floated across your cosmic radio, or however you want to put it, and you had a purpose and a thing. I mean, having a thing to do is vastly preferable than the alternative, especially in times like this.
Yeah, for sure. It's almost, I think, universal that everyone feels that time has been moving very fast and then also very slow. But when I look back on it, on the year, it's like, wow, I did make something, and that's something in itself. All said, I'm proud to have contributed, even if it wasn't good, but I'm happy with it too, So the fact that I'm happy with it is icing.
Nice. Well, we're about to find out. The internet's about to find out if it's good right now, because we're about to hear one off the new record next, right?
Yeah. This is actually everything else I'm playing today will be off the new record. This is going to be the next single whenever I decide to put it out. Excuse me. This is called I Don't.
It was a particularly blue day, and I was resisting the urge to punch myself in the face. Well, I was hardwired to the ground, and it's a fight against the violence, the sirens and the silence, all while our hands are tied down. Oh, I couldn't trade this, or I don't. I always say I will, but then I won't. I won't. And it's a momentary lapse, a loose grip, or a bad grasp, or maybe just the way that your last dance left you standing there. And that's a fine looking note you wrote. I think I'll keep it close, 'cause I don't know why I ever tried to go anywhere. Oh, I couldn't trade this, or I won't. I always say I will, but then I don't. I don't. In the distance it was irrelevant, it was all in your head. I would've went just for the hell of it, to see you again. of me. Now I still see you on the telephone, and the memories are all highs and lows, like an ocean dream or a song heard on the radio. Oh, I can never trade this, I know. I always think I might, but then I don't. Yeah, I could never trade this, I know. I always say I will, but then I don't. I don't, na 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 na.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks, Matt. So speaking about having a project and having something to do and something to work on, you just, I think it's public, right? The video to See You Soon, the song that you're about to play next.
Between Christmas and New Year.
Yeah, and I've just been watching it over and over. It's delightful, man. Jesus is in there. There's puppets. There's Washington Square Park. There's a lot of very cool elements. It seemed like it was very much fun to work on. How does something like that come to be? Did you have a concept and say, we need Jesus, we need puppets, we need Washington Square? Or do you hand a song to a director and say, do what you want? Or how does that work?
It was a little column A, column B. My friends John Haskell and Mike DeCenzo are comedy writers, and John has made some videos for other people that I really love. He's got this this crazy mind. The gags that he uses they always crack me up. They're like right in line with what I love to makes me laugh. And so I wanted to work with him on a video at some point, and this was just the right time to do it. And so me and John and Mike did a few Zoom conference calls, coming up with a concept that worked, and and then writing all these gags was just so much fun for me, because I get to write comedy bits with real comedy writers. Yeah. And so that was a thrill for me. And then to actually, execute it was just incredible. We did it all in one day, Washington Square Park in the city. It was the day before they called the election for Biden. And so, there was an energy in the city.
Oh yeah, I remember.
That it was we felt like we had it. And it was just a beautiful, weirdly hot day in November. So it looks like it was shot in the summer, but it was November, and we just flew through those gags, and they were just so ridiculous. The Jesus makes me laugh 100% of the time still.
Yeah, it's very effective, and clearly, when you're working with comedy guys, clearly there's access to puppets, and so
well, no, Mike bought that off the internet after we decided to use a puppet. I think that came. I think there's a mutual love for the Muppets amongst everybody I know, but and especially in that group. And Mike bought that once we agreed on that as the concept.
Nice.
That he came part of the family after that.
Nice. Well, dude, it looks like a ton of fun. All that fun comes across very well on camera. So the internet, everyone who's watching right now, please do check out the music video for See You Soon. Continue checking this out. Don't click away now. Watch the rest of this session, because you're about to hear it live. And then as soon as this wraps, please do check it out. It's delightful.
Yeah. It's on my Facebook page. It's on YouTube. It's also on Instagram. It's so funny, man. You got to put them all